Wah, wah. How about that? Hello, hello. Can we hear me now? How's everybody doing today? Okay, we can hear me. We are good. I was saying, how's everybody doing today? Is everybody having an okay day? I would say myself, on a scale of 1 to 10, I've been sitting at an 11 for most of the day. It's been a pretty good day. Hello, Spark. Hello, Glacier. Hello, Ted. Hello, Tony. Hello, PS5, the only one. How is everybody doing? What's going on, Stitch? Silas, welcome to the show. Glad to see everybody here. How is everybody doing today? Are people having a good day? Lots of people in the room. And why is that? What are we doing today? PS5, the only one, says great. Phyllis says midday for me. What about you? Great day. It's been a really solid day, not gonna lie. I am at an 11. Solid day. What's going on, Temka? How are we doing? How's your day today? What is everybody doing this evening other than watching me? Watching me do something pretty exciting this evening? Today we have a package. Yes, Silas is on point. We have a package that we're going to be opening up. I haven't done much talking about this one on stream, but I have, as of this week, started announcing it that, yes, I have a package from Ted that we'll be opening up on stream this evening. Playing Minecraft on a realm we just set up. Very cool. Good luck to you, sir. All right. Do we want to get into said package? Open. Open says the Unklings. Let's see. In Mongolia, it's morning right now. I'm a student, so I'm studying. Very cool. Glad to have you here while you're getting your studying in. All right. Currently fighting a boss in Resident Evil. Nice. I have never honestly played that game. I've watched my friends play that game. It's never been a game that really interested me. I'm not sure if it was I don't know what you would call that perspective, third person perspective, but the game, I've loved the movies and the soundtracks have been amazing. What's in the box? In the box is a package from Ted Flips. Known to me, secret to you. Pre-package, yes, sir. AMA says, hello. Hello, AMA. Hello, RZ. Hey, Anna. AMA. Okay, gotcha. Did I miss anything? Open in Mongolia, currently fighting. What's in the box? All right. So, let's see what's in the box. Let's see, where can I unbox this so that everybody can see? All right. We have a case, and inside said case, We have a note that I'm going to read real quick. All right. Very cool. I got a card from Ted. Do you guys want to, let's see. Balisong. Damn right, got knives. Yes, sir, Balisong. Ted says, this one you can switch from third to first person. We're good now. I beat him. Sweet. Nice. Interesting that you can play first person. That's cool. Not sure that I would be interested in playing because I'm a baby. So a scary game like that would terrify me. I remember when I read the book It, I couldn't sleep with the light off for like a week and a half. Shroom says, I'm here. Welcome, Shroom. Welcome to the show. Let's see. I'm doing a challenge run without using any heals and without crafting anything. Nice. Good luck, man. What's up, Paul? Love you, man. Shroom, boom. OMG. Hi, Paul. Mr. Acidworks. How is you? I'm halfway through it right now. Awesome. All right. Does everybody want to see what I'm looking at? I'm assuming so. What we have here is Isaac's. Let's see if I can get that in the light well enough. Too much glare, too much glare. There we go. All right, let's, I'm not flipping it yet because it's going to be an experience, I know. So first, I want to do a little pre-flipping because this is going to be a moment. All right, watch it be a seraph. Yes, yes. Unc, I want to see. Hi, yes. The book. Oh, sick. Hi, IDK. Holy moly. Wow. Ooh. Yo, holy crap. Whoa. Dang from Ted. Hi, IDK. Welcome to the show. That's one of my fave blades. Darn. Ironic. I can't say that, but yeah, came in on this particular knife. Ironic, isn't it? That looks insane. Very slay that Paul is here for this. Agreed. Ted flips. That is really funny. LOL. Oh, it's even crazier than a seraph. All right. So the reason I don't want to flip this for anybody who does not know, because we have a pretty big chat this time. Well, we have a pretty big lurker group. And for anybody who doesn't know, anybody who's new to the show, I say lurker lovingly. I adore anybody around, away from the keyboard, just tuning in to listen. But for anybody who is new and is not aware, this particular balisong I have been dreaming to flip because it is a musical instrument. So before I experience said musical instrument, I want to flip a little bit on something that the closest thing that I have that's comparable, which is the Stitch B2, which I happen to have carried today, which is out of character because I've been leaving Ethan's blades at home. But today this happened to match the outfit, so I carried the Stitch B2 with me. All right. So yeah, very much looking forward to flipping this. No idea. Haven't looked into it as far as what the balance is. My goodness. How it's going to feel in the hand. But very much looking forward to it. I got an invite that was cool and glad to be here. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you, man. That, oh, it was still safe. Cool. All right. I literally just named my new fish after the Zyzix. Sweet. You mean the pufferfish or a different fish? I know that you had just posted on the pufferfish. Are you keeping it? No, 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 no. This is just a toy to play around with before I send it back. But I'm very appreciative of every minute that I'm going to have with it. It is not very sharp either, so you don't got to worry about hurting yourself. Good. Good to know. I do have great respect for live blades, so I have not but injured myself once while flipping and injuring myself significantly more while trying to use it as a knife, which again just sells the point that these are not weapons. These are just toys to play around with for idle hands, and they're good for the soul and good for the community. Na my pleco, I don't know how to say that. A Cambodian zebra pleco. Yet I haven't seen him since I put him in the tank. I'm getting worried. Oh no. Hopefully he's just hiding or just getting acclimated somewhere. Keep me updated. That no, 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 no got me. I wanted him to see what the Grail ballpark was like after Ethan sent him everything else. Again, I appreciate it, Ted. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I mean, this community is absolutely amazing. I still don't know how to flip to save my life. I just dropped the balisong like 3 times just simply trying to do rollovers. Yet everybody has been so incredibly welcoming and the opposite of welcoming, coming to me when I go live and just coming with me while I flip and learn and do all of the things, and it's amazing. They're very good hiders, so most likely. Good. Thumbs up. Sup, y'all? What's going on, Samuel? All right. I am ready to flip this, I think. That sounds so good, and I so hope that the mic could pick some of that up. Please tell me you guys heard some of that. All right, let's see. Dropping is the main part of flipping. True. I mean, true. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm learning, I know nothing, and the art of practice is the art of sucking at something a little bit less each time you do it, and that's progress. Sup Sam, I put a pic of him on Discord. Sweet, thanks. Dude, you need to post Sam. Paul, you're so right. I'm really good at dropping my ballies. Everybody is good at dropping their ballies. Just like I've said, there's no bad bally so long as you can flip it. And so long as you can flip it, you can drop it. So you're doing it right. That sound, yes, that sound, oh my goodness, is amazing. Church bells calling. Sorry I'm late. Glad to be here. Glad you're here, Ego. Welcome. I am flipping a Zizix that was sent to me by Ted to play around with. We have Ted in chat. We have Paul in chat. It is a really good day. And I was saying before I even unpackaged this that my day is already at an 11. So getting to play around with this is this is just a great day. Should I get a Seraph? I have one more spot in my collection and was wondering if you have tried one and is it worth it? I don't know. I can't tell you the flipping side, and I don't know if you're new here or if you have been silently observing before, but I have not tried a Seraph yet. The two high-end balisongs that I have flipped thus far has been the Bandage Stitch V2 and now the AcidWorks Zizix. So beyond that, I can't tell you, but there's probably somebody in chat who can speak to it. Nothing been unboxed. Wait. Nothing's been unboxed yet, has it? I'm sorry, Ego. Yes, it has been unboxed. It's really hard to hear it. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Don't forget the Kraken. I'll flip the Kraken, I promise. Yeah, so I haven't really placed the weight of this yet, but I really don't need to so long as I can figure out how to flip it. And I love how this thing fans. So I can tell you it's already meeting my preferences, which is amazing. So I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to be flipping this a lot, I can tell you. Let me see if I can play around with something so that you guys might be able to hear this better. You guys want to give me a second so that I can pull out a better not a better microphone, but a microphone that will pick up more sound in the room, one that is less directed at my voice, so that you guys can hear. What's going on, Grim Flips? Welcome to the show. There is so much purple in the chat icons that I totally missed you. Yeah, seriously, and you called it. You're totally right. So yeah, are you guys cool taking a second while it should only take literally 2 minutes, if that, for me to grab a better mic so you guys might be able to hear this better, or do you guys not care that much? Totally up to you, but I mean, I'll tell you, this thing sounds absolutely glorious. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna step out of frame for a minute. Unc getting to try the high-end bellies. Heck yeah. What's going on? Oh, yeah. I don't mind either way. Okay. If you guys don't care, I won't. No, I will. For the lurkers. Yeah. Just 1 second. All right. And let me see if I can find the right mic. I don't think it's that one. So I will add this new one. mute mine, so I might sound a little more grainy, but you guys let me know if you can hear this better. Let's see. Let's have some ASMR. Look who it is. What's up, Paul? Eat the mic. I love how the serif got bought up. Yo. I'm sorry, AMA. I just it. I will read it, but I really want to jump into hearing this thing and having you guys hear this thing on a better mic. So first, can you guys hear me still okay? I'm a bit quieter now. All right. Tell me if you can hear this. All right. Does that sound a whole lot better than it usually does because it's on a more open? Yeah, we can hear. Okay. So, now let's try this again. Oh yeah, no, ego, I totally know. I reached out and let him know that I was doing this and might want to be interested in watching. Um, let's see, sounds clanky, but yes, Ted, that was me. Oh, is it ego? I actually don't know that. Oh, word. Yeah, so anybody who doesn't know, the maker of this amazing knife, the maker of this amazing knife is in chat, FYI. And the owner of said knife is also in chat. So I'm not here, I'm with you. Aw, I love you, man. Awesome. All right. Let me know how it sounds, everybody. It's music to my ears. Hello, all. I've tried about 500 different Bally's. The Seraph is top 5. I like it. O sounds good. Zizek's ring is really nice. Ted Flips, you should send me one. Okay, thanks. I'll see if I can get my hands on one. Sounds like it could sound better with a tune-up and lube. It sounds like a dream to me, but I mean, it's a musical instrument. So I'm new at all of this. If it's out of tune audibly or physically, it doesn't matter a darn bit to me because it flips. It sounds amazing. I love it. Uh, Thank you for making it. Thank you for designing it. It's a piece of art. It's a piece of music. It's a piece of uh, 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 ballad song history, flipping, fidgety fun. It's amazing. Thank you. Glad you got that, Mike. I'm glad you guys like it. I was flipping the Acid Bowl Zizix that Gibby won the other day, and it's so very good. Awesome. Yeah, Zizix sounds really nice. Agreed. I want to get a Seraph, but that's the kind of ballad song I want to try before I buy. Good call. Find someone willing to tempt trade. That is a good call. Yeah, AMA excited to try it at Blade Show. And then I'm always think that when I see one, LOL. Um, I can't go to Blade Show because I'm busy. Aw, bummer. That sucks. I'm so excited that I get to go to Blade Show this year. I mean, this is the first year that I will have had any knowledge of or interest in Blade Show because I haven't been into hobbies since last Blade Show. But now that I know about it, I'm about to have the most exciting first time experience at Blade Show that one could possibly have. I am just super elated. Can't believe it. Um, let's see. I love how my FLS Astral sounds. I don't know what that is, but if you like it, I'm glad that it sounds great to you. Um, it's got the tiniest play, but no bind, no drag, very well tuned overall. I'm happy with it, Ted. I again thank you so much for sending this my way and letting me play with it. You are absolutely amazing. Totally understand that you stepped back from things, but thank you for what you do, where you do it, when you do it, because you're a solid guy. Yeah, I'm so hyped. Me too. And I can't wait to meet you, Grim. Super excited. I'm not sure I can go. I'm underage and live halfway across the country, and it's expensive. Understood. Totally get it. Let's see. Wish I could go too. Already got the hotel booked. Awesome. I'm like 2.5 hour drive. Awesome. The Reaper, Hellcat, Telesto all have nice ring variations. Good to know. And so you know, I always watch these streams back afterwards and I keep notes of suggestions and recommendations and tricks that I should try. I will make note of every single one of those and look into them. So thank you for bringing my attention to them. Uh, Telesto, my goat. Love the Hellcat. Sounds nice. Same. Every time I play with a Zysix and tune it, I'm trying to bring out the sound too. It makes sense. I mean, in this case, you can't just tune for physical accuracy because, again, like I said, it's for my. I'm glazing it. I glaze everything. I'm sorry, but it's a musical instrument. It's got to be different. Maybe it isn't, but you're the one who made it, and you're saying it is, so I guess it is. Can you do the fan to choker fan? It's my favorite trick. Uh, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I can Z choker, and I can fan and palm fan, but I have not dug that deep into fans yet. I love fanning. Right now, my interest is in keeping it in my hand, uh, but getting out of the rollover dependency. And I'm trying instead to focus on twirl related stuff. But as I'm doing that, I'm learning that my fingers are so incredibly, embarrassingly weak. So I am looking into what sort of exercises and short combos I can do with what knowledge I have to gain finger strength. Um, let's see. It's so nice. Goodness, I can't believe I have to wait a few months to try a mid-range Bali for the first time ever. I low-key need to find someone in Illinois I can meet up with and try the Seraph. I'd say that's my best bet. Well, good luck to you, sir. I know like zero other flippers in South Carolina. Bro, that's so relatable, Grim. You could honestly spam extended twirls to train. Um, and that's what I'm planning on working on next is figuring out because I have the twirl, but I only do it once and then I move on to the aerial. Um, so I need to start drilling the twirl And I think being able to do that infinitely with the extended twirl would be a whole lot better. Illinois mentioned. I unfortunately don't have a serif. Tony, I didn't know you were in Illinois. Sweet. That's not too far from me because I am in Michigan. Um, Shroom says, I recommend learning full twirls and extended twirls, twirls and kiss goodbyes, which I was just talking about in chat, or chat was, I'm sorry, the Unklings were just talking about that. And I had said because it was twirl related, I would look into it. Are very great for building finger strength. Awesome. Thank you, Shroom. I will, well, I would say I will look into that, but those are already my plans. So we're on the same page as always. Um, AMA says, Tony, yeah, near Chicago. Very awesome. Very cool. Um, I'd like to meet up and hang out with someone who can flip. Same. Again, that's why I'm so excited about Blade Show, because I don't know anybody other than my grandkids who are 5 or younger, who I am, putting balisongs in their hands and getting them started very early, and I am now starting to get borderline daily videos of their amazing progression in their flipping abilities. It's amazing. It's great. Got to go. Bye. Thank you so much, Paul, for stopping by and saying hi. Really appreciate it. Love you, man. Have a great night. Um, let's see. I feel like Bali homepage guy is in Illinois, but I might be very wrong. Um, you got an Insta. There's a Northern Illinois group chat, but it's very dead and nothing ever happens. All right. I can connect with you a lot, or I can connect you with a lot of flippers near your area. Oh, very cool. See, Ted to the rescue again. Well, even for bad flipping, it sounds amazing. So long as you keep going. Ted the goat per usual. Agreed. Nope. Since I've done like 300 sales over the years, I know a ton of flippers within each other's states and usually help connect them together. That is so cool. That is a very that is a very noble community service that you do, Ted. Um, Again, another reason why you are such a, uh, albeit retired, such an amazing part of the community. Um, and yeah, I got it Insta. Cool. Yeah, AMA, you should be able to find Ted pretty easy. If you have any difficulties, reach out and let me know. I can connect you because I have Ted on DM direct. Um, Ted the Goat, I'm like 80% sure Pyro Flipper Bally homepage is there. Um, Ted, could you hit me up with some Gulf Coastal Flippers? I did earlier, lol. Oh, sweet, cool. Um, Bailey homepage lives in Illinois. He usually hosts the rare meetup, but he's like very north Illinois. Gotcha. Tony, I'm not gonna go into detail or specific, but you are definitely within travel distance, like a day trip uh, distance for me. So if you have interest, let me know. I might be able to, or I might have to, schedule a meetup. Or obviously their Blade show. Never mind. Um, let's see. Cool. Yeah. If you're interested, let me know. See, this is one of those flipping sessions where I don't care about my flipping quality so long as I'm not dropping it. What's going on, Sticky? How are we doing? So, to get you caught up, um, Paul from Acid Works was in chat, has since left. Was in chat because today I was opening package from Ted, uh, which contained the Acid Works Zyzix. So that is what I am flipping today. Isn't that cool? That's right, yeah. Yep. So that's what I got to open up from Ted. That's what I'm flipping. That's why my audio sounds a little bit less quality, but it's picking up the sound of the Bali much better. Oh my. Well, I don't know what I can do to have you guys hear, but also see. Oh, I'm even on the bite handle. That's crazy. Yeah, so very cool. I just wanted to make sure you had a little sound sample that everybody else had before I just flip and talk. But welcome to the show. Glad you're here. Uh, God, that handle gap looks so nice. Everything about this looks so nice. I'm not a sucker for gold, but the little bit of gold highlight on these on this hardware, on this kind of I don't know, roughed up natural charcoal looking black handles, and this blade, oh my gosh, this thing is just, it's art. Nothing else you can say about it. My dad didn't understand my story and messaged me wondering why I did. Wait. Oh, why I did need stitches. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And at the same time, so sad. I'm sorry that your dad worried about you. Um, when he didn't need to. I'm glad that your dad worried about you. That's very heartwarming, actually, if you think about it. Um, Grim says, I got to start streaming again, honestly. Please do. I mean, no pressure. If you're busy, don't sacrifice important things to get a stream in. But oh my gosh. Yeah. Like my stance on it and the way that I do it is if I'm just going to be sitting there flipping anyways, it takes no effort for me to just turn on the camera, go live, and continue to flip. I'm gonna at this point have somebody in chat to talk to, and so I'm gonna have less flipping in and more chatting, but it still makes for a quality stream on my part. Um, Classes have been not too busy lately, so only issue is I no longer have a working webcam. Well, that is a deterrent. If you have a iPhone, I don't know if you do, and you don't have to tell me. But if you have an iPhone, I can like share information with you on a free app that lets you use a iPhone as a webcam. Um, and I'm sure something like that exists on Android too, but I can't help you there. Yeah, but if you can get that worked out, uh, Grim Flips streaming would be awesome. Ooh. Yeah, I have an iPhone, but for some reason my school Wi-Fi really dislikes those apps and refuses to let them work. Uh, the one I'm talking about, though, I kind of have OCD about like what connects to the Wi-Fi and what doesn't. And if I can have something like that I literally have to have right next to my computer anyways, connected fully and can connect with a wire, I avoid using the Wi-Fi stuff. So the app I'm talking about, you can literally plug into the back of your computer and use it as a webcam. You don't have to use Wi-Fi. So your computer or your school has nothing to say about it in that regard because they won't even know you're using it. It's just something you have plugged into your computer. Oh, Ted, I didn't get your story either. I feel dumb now, lol. Though you thought you actually injured your hand or something while flipping. Yeah, the so the flipping side, he was holding, what was it, Ted? Like four knives from bandage, and the knife in his hand were various versions of the Stitch V1, or I'm sorry, Stitch V2, which is this Bali that I've been playing around with for the last few days. Yeah, so that was the explanation behind that very hilarious but obviously misunderstood post on Instagram. That's awesome. Is it IV Cam? I don't think so, but I have to look. I'll send you information on it after stream. Um, I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I don't think it was IV Cam. That does not sound familiar. Ooh, all right. Well, I don't know how long I will be streaming this evening. It is a midweek stream, uh, 2 days in a row now. I'm back, sorry. No problems, PS5 the only one. Welcome back. I am just noting that it's not going to be a super long stream because it is midweek. I do still have to work in the morning. But it was a good opportunity for me to finally get into the package that Ted sent containing the Zyzics. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up that while we have been on for almost 45 minutes now, and I'm not necessarily shutting things down quite yet, we're not going to be going for much longer than this. We'll probably hit an hour if chat wants to chat. If chat gets quiet, we might start wrapping things up because I think it's been a pretty solid stream thus far. Um, I got to go eat dinner, but it was nice joining stream. Bye, Scott. Bye, RZ. Have a great night. Have a great dinner. And have a great rest of the week. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you were able to make it, my friend. Um, all right. I'm going to put up the be right back screen just for a second. I'm going to drop the desk down and bring in my chair, get a little bit more comfortable, since how we are probably going to start shutting things down here pretty soon. I'll still be flipping. I'll just be flipping while seated. So give me a minute. All right, we're back. And I am not flipping anything other than this evening. So I don't need to worry about picking anything else up. Because I'm not doing a compare on this stream. I am simply enjoying what Ted sent me with no critiques, no negative feedback. Just familiarizing myself with the Bali, with the balance, with the feel. Enjoying the sweet audio and hoping that you are able to do the same. Is it sharp? So the way that the blade has been described to me is that it has a flipper's edge. I don't quite understand what that means because I always had a voice in my head that told me that a flipper's edge meant that it was extra sharp because that's what, I don't know, what my brain told me the extra cool super bally people would want. But Ted told me that it wasn't too bad and I shouldn't have to be too worried, and I'm feeling it now. And no, I mean, I wouldn't consider it a false live blade, but I kind of would. I'm comfortable with this. Much more comfortable with this than I was before. I haven't lost respect for the fact that I want to flip it right, but I don't see myself accidentally chaplaining on this and coming out with a visible ring of shame, so that's good. I thought flipper's edge meant dull. Apparently it does. I had no idea. Again, I'm very ignorant in this hobby and I rely on everybody around me to educate me as I go. And thankfully the community has been very forthcoming with their help in educating me. So I am learning that flipper's edge does in fact mean dull, which is perfect. That was in no way, shape, or form a Z choker. Flipper's edge usually means it can cut, but it's not going to tear you up like a razor. Gotcha. Wait, yo, how do you do that? How did you do that palm fan? I don't know. I was just looking at the Bali. What's going on, Timmy Bubbles? Hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Glad that you are here. Today's stream is not going to be going on for all too much longer, most likely. But the purpose of the stream was unboxing a package from Ted Flips. And in said package was this super sweet Balisong right here. The Acid Works Zizix. Ted felt like after I had gotten the opportunity to try a micro collection from Ethan covering a great range of Balisongs from price to quality, Ted felt that I should experience the high end of the price range, so he sent me this, which if I were to be able to afford brand new would cost me $1,200, I believe. Ted, you can correct me if I'm wrong. That edge is a bit more dulled because I used it at work for scraping gum or other residue. All right, you've cleaned this, right, Ted? I'm sure you have. Ooh, right on indeed. Did you try a Prisma or Pro by chance? I have not, sadly. I will, I'm sure, because I know that that's a sick belly, and I know that I'm going to be able to try a lot of sick bellies uh, at Blade Show in June in Atlanta. Um, so I'll give it a shot. I think that's retail on the market. You could get one for 800 usually. Good to know. Fair. Um, oh my gosh, this thing sounds so amazing. Oh, that was a ring of shame. All right. Man, this is awesome. Um, so yeah, it was a good day. It was a busy day. So busy, I totally forgot that I was going to be doing a stream later on today. I totally forgot that sitting on my desk at home was an AcidWorks Zyzix waiting to be unpackaged, waiting to be unboxed, and waiting to be flipped and heard by my ears. Um, and yet, despite the fact that I didn't remember or was not thinking about the fact that this wonderful experience was waiting for me when I got home from work, uh, it was still an amazing day. 11 out of 10. Had nothing to complain about. Hopefully, everybody in chat, all of my lurkers, have had a similar day today. Um, Everybody deserves a good day. Every now and then, try to get them. And when you do, appreciate them because, yeah, good days are peak. And then, following a good day, try to come home and remember that you get to stream with an AcidWorks Zyzix. Then it'll be a peak day. I love the Prisma V1. Shroom, what's the difference between the Prisma V1 and the Prisma V2? I always hear people talking about the V2. Is that one exceptionally better? Is that like a uh, crackerakin type situation where the newer the model, the better the quality? Or is it something like the Kite, where the V2, I mean the not beta, was completely different than the beta? Very curious. What's going on, Jax? Welcome to the show. What did you miss? What did you miss? I'll get you up to speed after I get up to speed on chat. Um, I got a Kraken, Prisma V1, and Volp only. So yeah, I want to know how the V2. Oh, you have a V1. I'm sorry, I must have missed that. or Pro of the Prisma. Gotcha. Okay. V1 was more square handles with rounded edges like the Kraken. V2 and Pro are rounded handles with different aluminum types. Okay, so not a lot of people know about because slight production changes, which is the trainer blade spine being rounded later on. Oh, cool. The Prisma V1 is more square. The Pro is rounded, handles wise. Gotcha. So you're getting us up to speed. Appreciate you, Shroom. Okay, so Jax, what you missed was today's stream, as you know, was me unboxing the package from Ted. Ted sent me. Oh, and we also had Paul from AcidWorks in the chat for a little bit because Ted had sent me the AcidWorks. Let's see how to get that in the light well. AcidWorks Zyzix to play around with for a bit. Oh, I could have done it like that. Boom. Oh, that's way better. Why didn't I do that the whole time? So, that's what you missed. And I have the less audio quality mic set up so that you can hear the ringing much better. So, just like I have done for others, for you, Jax, I will shut up for a minute and just flip this thing so that you can hear it. All right. I got both of mine on the secondhand market. Good to know. Would it be worth the price? As far as, I mean, if I were to buy this brand new, I would be paying $1,200. According to Ted, if I were to buy this used on secondhand market, I would be spending about $800. Given the fact that I'm just now starting to flip it, I don't really want to speak to, is this worth 800 of my hard-earned dollars for the experience? I think that question deserves a little bit more time. So, I don't know. I get to play around with this for a little bit. So while I play around with it, that will be a question that I will ask, just like anything else that I get to try. Anytime I get to try a new Bali, I flip it with the question of, once this is no longer in my possession, am I going to miss this? Am I going to wish that this was still in my collection once it's gone? Will it be a flipper that I will want to replace? I will probably have an answer before I have to be rid of it. And Blade Show is coming up in June, so who knows? I may have a plan for it. This one I paid for $900. Gotcha. So yeah, I guess 800 is the low end, 1200 is the high end. But yeah, I don't want to speak to that quite yet. What I will tell you is that while I have it in my possession, I am going to very much enjoy every minute of this, because I don't see how this is going to be an idle flipper for me. I believe that every time I'm flipping this thing, I'm going to be very intentional about what I'm doing. I'm going to be paying very much attention to my flipping and what the Bali is doing. And what that means to me is that I will either be learning a whole lot while I get to flip this thing, or I will be learning which flipping style I like based on the knowledge that I have of tricks and things right now. And what I mean when I say that is I'm already realizing that the flipping that I have been doing since I've unboxed this is way more fan based than rollover based. Um, and like, I don't know the last time I have done this much consecutive fanning without getting into rollovers and keeping most of my flipping there. But every single time, regardless of how I hold on to it, I'll hold on to it with the intent of starting my typical rollover like this. And I immediately switch to open it up, kick open a fan. Um, I so I will force myself to do rollovers and do aerials and do the things that I know on this while I have it in my possession, and I will make sure that my experience is a full experience with it. Um, but my first impressions, which I guess I will give, and this is not, you know, critique session. This is not a review by any stretch of the imagination. Only my thoughts coming out of my first flipping session with the AcidWorks Zyzix. What I will tell you is that I have absolutely no issue with the weight whatsoever. It is not too light. Oops. It is not too light. It is not too heavy. I mean, what I can say about the weight is that I don't think about it at all. So that's good. That disappears from the experience, which is a good thing, because I don't need the weight of the balisong to be part of the experience. Sound wise, I don't need to give any feedback. You guys know where I'm at with that. Fans hold true. I have no issue with them. They're not trying to fly out of my hand or anything. I mean, obviously, this thing fans like a dream. I mean, those are my first impressions. My first impressions are, like, I'm going to love the crap out of flipping this balisong. I can already tell you, am I going to miss this in my collection when I send it back? Because of this sound and the fact that my current flipping preferences are all 1000% satisfied with this, I can tell you that I will miss it. So this is one that is my grail, which I mean, everybody already knew. I've been saying it for months now. That my answer to, if I could only flip one balisong for the rest of my flipping journey, what would it be? It would be this balisong right here, because it flips, it can cut if you have it sharpened, and it's a musical instrument. It ticks all the boxes for me, plus extra boxes that I did not know could be had on a balisong. So yeah, this is great. I will say though, one thing I am starting to take note of, and this isn't a critique by any stretch of the imagination. Have you been on the wrong handle because the tip of the blade is square? No, I've been on the right one because the safe handle has a flat edge right here that you can chaplain on, whereas the bite handle has a sharp edge that you don't want to chaplain on. So no, I definitely have been knowledgeable of the safe handle. That's funny. I've never heard that. My first Unc experience was Ethan's package stream. Was it really? I'm glad that you were able to make it to that one. Um, well, I can't remember if you made it to that one or if you had. Did you watch that one video on demand after the fact? Or was that your first? When you say your first Unc experience, you mean like live stream? Um, okay, I've owned 3 Prismas in total, but gave my purple one to my dad. Aw, that's cool. I have a dual tone, blue and purple. I'm trading my blue handle for purple because I want purple. Awesome. Um, let's see, did I miss anything else? Nope, I think we're caught up. Okay. Yeah. So so you've never heard what? That somebody's first experience with this ballast song is that it ticks all of the boxes? I have an orange and black and blue and black. So may so beat, I regret it. All right. So yeah, if I'm being completely honest with myself though, I am realizing that it's not, well, I mean, it's not that I, whoa, stream is still going. Yeah, stream is still going. Um, let's see, what are we going at? A little over an hour, but it's 10:08. It's not ridiculously late. I usually don't go to bed until 11 anyways, so I can keep things going for a little bit. Um, let's see. 3, are you just showing up? Did you miss the unboxing? Have you been lurking, or do you need to be caught up? No, you were saying Zizix has been your grail wish for a while. I never knew that. I just decided to send one because others were out for modding, and I don't trust anyone with my solo. Fair. Okay. Yeah. No, I've been saying for months. As soon as the first time I heard the Zizix, it was like I love that. Don't know if I'll ever get to flip it. Don't know if I'll ever have one in my collection, but just knowing that it's out there makes me happy. So yes, this has been on my like bucket list. Holy crap, I didn't even think about it like that until just now. But Ted, you just, I mean, honestly, truly, if I were to say, rank things appropriately, flipping this, having an opportunity to try this, is a bucket list experience. So thank you. You just helped me check something off my bucket list. That's pretty cool. Um, I'm probably going to dip. Bye bye. Bye, Shroom. Love you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I missed it. I was in a call with my friend. Sorry. No, sorry. No, no apologies necessary. I'll get you up to speed. Just wanted to know if I was going to be wasting breath, or if you needed it. So, as you know, today's unboxing was Ted Flips sent me a package. I knew what was in it. Nobody else did. Unboxed it on stream, and what I ended up getting inside said box is this right here. Let's figure out how to get that better. There we go. So the Acid Works Zizix. So I have been playing with this for the last about hour and 10 minutes, hour and 5 minutes probably. And what I just got done talking through in the chat is the fact that this literally meets every single one of my flipping preferences. Like, it fans like a dream, but that's not at the sacrifice of anything else. I do need to force myself to get familiar with rollovers on this, because I keep finding myself pulling out of a rollover and moving into a fan because I love fanning on this. I'm going to move back to standing flipping because I'm still going, and I just want to stand. I get more movement that way. I've been lurking while doing my homework. Got to go head out, but that's awesome that you finally got to flip a Zizix extensively. Thank you, Saruman. Glad you were able to make it. Hope all is well. Hopefully everything went good with schoolwork. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. So, and then on top of that, so 3, just to totally get you up to speed on things, before I even unpackaged this, I was saying that despite the fact that I had forgotten, because today was such a busy day, that this was waiting for me at home, it was still a solid day. Like 1 out of 10, it was an 11. Really good day. Oof. And then I came home and unpackaged this. And right before stream, I was able to reach out to Paul from Acid Works, who I had messaged before separately on a different occasion, and let him know that I did have this coming to me from Ted. I was going to be unboxing it tonight. If he didn't have anything better to do and had any interest, he could stop by. So he stopped by too. So we had Paul in chat. We had the unboxing and flipping of the AcidWorks Zizix, and we had just a banger of a day all around before all of that happened. So, what about you 3? How's your day going? And welcome. Rollovers. Nope. Nope. You skipped my question. I'm curious. LOL. Oh no. I was on. Oh wait. I am on. Let's try that again. I am on top chat, so I may have missed more. For example, if 3's been doing a whole lot of talking. Nope, I didn't miss anything from 3 at least. Okay. So, your question, do your children think it's cool that you're a popular YouTuber? I don't really think that anybody in my household thinks that I'm a popular YouTuber. Because we look at, popular YouTubers as like those in the thousands. And last I checked, I was at like 160 or something. So, I mean, I'm not in any way, shape, or form complaining. But again, I'm not here for the views or anything like that. I'm just trying to, put out, a positive space for anybody in the flipping community who wants some place to, be able to pipe up and chat and be heard, be valued, be seen, and respected. and then try to learn. So, you know, I'm doing my practicing. That's why sometimes I'll do my random uh, midweek streams, or sometimes I'll stream 2 times in a day simply because I happen to be in my office. I'm going to be doing a quality flipping session regardless. Uh, and if I know I'm going to be uninterrupted for an hour and I'm going to be flipping for that hour, I might as well go live because that's what I do anyway. But popular YouTuber, or popular even in the community, I mean, the community is, unless the community is far smaller than I thought, high quality, definitely. Well, thank you. But popular, exactly. I don't think that I am popular. I think that I have a community. And I think in my community, I am popular in my community. And that's good enough for me. I'm happy about it. So, you know, but what do they think about, you know, what I'm doing, and do they think that it's cool? I think that they think that it's cool. My son tried to talk me into taking him to Blade Show with me after I had already bought the plane tickets. So next year, Bali Unc may be bringing uh, Bali Unc Junior with him, but this year I'm flying solo. But I mean, he thinks it's cool enough that he wanted to go to, you know, a Blade Show with me, and I don't know. I would say that they think it's cool what I'm doing. Man, I wish I was you, Scott. Well, thank you. I wish that you are as happy as I am. Um, and I wish that you get to flip a battle song like this someday. If you don't already have one, or if you haven't already tried one, it's a great experience. Um, yeah. So, let's see. Oh yeah, my bad. It's me, Matthew. Oh, okay, no problem, Matthew. Um, yeah. So, did you just show up? I'll get you up to speed just like I have with everybody else. Um, Unpackaged the box from Ted. You were made to be nobody else but yourself. True. Exactly. It's just myself didn't realize that I liked ballad songs and that I was a people person, and that I wanted to be a positive force of nature until I was in my 40s. So myself is just kind of coming out of his shell. But Matthew, Ted sent me to get you up to speed. Eh, I'm going to get this naturally by the end of stream, I promise. Okay, Ted sent me to play around with the AcidWorks Zyzix. So that's what I unpackaged, or what I unboxed. Um, and Paul from AcidWorks was in stream, so he got to watch it. And then I have less quality mic set up, so I don't sound as good, but you know, you guys can hear it better. So now I will give you a little silence while you can appreciate what I've been flipping. chat has quieted down quite a bit. We have between 9 and 8 lurkers in the stream, which is totally okay. But we are getting close to the hour and a half mark. I think that's where I'm probably going to end up calling things if I don't do it sooner. Um, so I'll toss that out there. This is the 10-ish minute warning that uh, we're going to be wrapping things up in the next 10 minutes. I have been called out. What have you been called out by? How have you been called out? Uh, you said high quality, definitely, but popular. And I said, right, exactly. I must be missing something. Nah, I just wish I was as cool and happy as you, and I'm just lame. Uh, I picked offing myself instead of thinking I'm fine. Now I just wish I was like you. See, the thing is, it's really, it's life is man. I have said it time and time again. Not every day is going to be a good day. Some days suck, and I have had my fair share of my life where it felt like I had more bad days than good days. So definitely don't see me on here and think that every day of my life is a great day. A lot of good things are happening to me right now. I am very blessed by everybody in the Balisong community by being as just warm and welcoming and amazing as they have been. So I've been able to try a whole lot of stuff. So that part of my life looks really cool. But I don't. I mean, all of these I'll have to send back. I do still have valleys of my own. I am a lucky person. I have a family that I love. But even having those good things, it doesn't guarantee a good day. Some days are just gonna suck, and it's a bummer. Um, but what I always try to do is when I go into the day, I've always told myself and told other people, two people can go through the same day, and uh, one of them goes into the day expecting a great day. The other one goes into the day expecting a horrible day. And at the end of the day, each person will have experienced the day that they expected, because the person who was expecting the good day was looking for all of the good things, and the person who was expecting a bad day was looking for all of the bad things. And knowing that, being a logical thinker, I try to do everything logically. I try to think about things logically. And when thinking about that logically, that tells me that regardless of what's going on, regardless of the day that I'm having, regardless of how I feel, it's in my best interest for the result at the end of the day for me to go through the day looking for good things that I can remember and that I can think about and that can get me to the next good thing that I see. So even on bad days, you still want to keep your eye out for the good things, for the pretty things, for the things that make you smile. It might not be things that are happening to you. It might be things that you're witnessing other people experience. So there might be a little pain with it too, but look for the good things, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. It's just like any other habit. But then at the end of the day, the likelihood of you having considered that day a good day will be a little bit better. I can't guarantee anything. I won't promise anything. But the chance is there. And if you can do anything to better your chances of thinking about your day as being a good day, then I would say, it's worth it if there's no harm to you and harm to anybody else. And in the case of this, where you're simply looking for good, pretty, beautiful, happy moments to remember and take note of throughout the day, um, it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt anybody else. It's worth a shot. So what I would say is, if you're having a rough time, do that. And once that starts becoming natural to you, I don't know if you're a writer or not, but one thing that I used to do was, at the end of the day, I would write down some good thing that I saw that day, and that would force me to not only look for the good things, but I'll get to it, Cruz. Just one second, I promise. Not only did that force me to look for the good things, but it forced me to have taken note of them enough that I would be able to remember at least one of them by the end of the day. So it made that, my seeing that, very intentional. And then I would start writing them down, so I would have something to better remember all of those good moments. So, I mean, while I try to be very happy, joyous, you know, Mr. Rogersy all the time on stream, that isn't to say that I don't have bad days sometimes. I definitely do. So I feel you on that, Matthew. Yeah, hopefully you end up having a better evening and a good day tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, I got you. You got called out from your lurking. Well, feel free to perch back up on your lurking pole. I will not bother you anymore, Jax. Um, all right. Uh, there is no such thing as good days without bad days. If you focus on negative, all you will see is negative. Agreed, Ted. It just, I mean, it comes natural. Whereas if you focus on the positive, the odds are you'll see more of it. Because it is out there. It really is. Time flew so bad for me. I missed the start of the stream. What did we unbox today? So, as you know, Ted sent me a package. Inside the package was the AcidWorks Zyzix. For the unboxing, we had Paul from AcidWorks on stream, not on stream, in the chat with the Unklings. So that is what you missed. And I will give you the same pleasure that I was able to give everyone else. I will shut my mouth now and I will flip this thing for a little bit on this mic so that you can experience it. It is a beautiful sound. So I've said it, and man, this thing fans like a dream. Um, anyway, um, yeah. So on top of it sounding amazing, it fans like a dream. Uh, Making no sacrifices to do so. Rollovers are fine. The aerial that I know how to do is totally functional. Twirl is very comfortable. I mean, I am enjoying flipping this at least as much as I enjoy flipping my Orion S. So I'm not doing a compare. I'm not doing a review. I'm not doing any rankings right now. Right now, today's stream is solely focused on flipping and the Zizix experience. But I will, on the next stream that we're not doing an unboxing, I will do my typical let's go through everything that I have been flipping and give you guys an update on my, the feel of everything. My canyon fell apart. LMAO. Oh no, hopefully it's still flippable. Like, can you put it back together? Can you tell me the name of the knife one more time so I can look it up? I'll put it in chat after I copy it from someplace else because I don't know how to spell that. Here we go. It's the AcidWorks Zizix. The letters look crazy, but if you look at them and actually sound it out, it's a great name because it logically it makes sense. It's a wonderful thing to spell. Low key can't find one of the washers and a screw. Oh no. Hopefully you find it. Oh, let me get back to being able to see what I'm doing. Here we go. But you are lucky. You're new to the community and everyone likes you and you don't think that would happen to me, but I hope it would. I don't know. I can't give you any feedback other than, just let what happens happen. I mean, I've said it a million times. I'm not in this for the views. I don't care how many people are watching. So long as somebody is there and is getting something out of this, I'll be here doing it and putting out the stuff. Um, but but I don't do it for the views. I don't watch and get excited about like my subscriber count or how many views I have or lurkers I have in the stream. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it and because I want to be able to help other people. Um, so that's what I do. And so long as I feel like I'm helping other people and so long as I feel like I'm enjoying doing it, then I'm okay. I'm happy and I'm content. If I didn't feel happy about what I was doing or what I was putting out or the response that I was getting from it, um, it would be. Oh, Ted, thank you for telling me what the model was because I would have probably gotten lost in a sea of models by the looks of things, um, because yeah, I would want to know. But then again, now I want to try other models. Um, but yeah, Matthew, again, I mean, my stance on it is, you know, I set the bar really low. I didn't go into this with very many expectations. So everything that I'm getting is everybody's natural, authentic response to me being my natural, authentic self, as opposed to me being uh, what I want or what I think everybody else wants me to be, uh, for the sake of like views. So I don't do anything special for views because I don't care about views, which is honestly, if you think about it, why I don't get any. Like right now, we have 6 people watching right now. That's not a significant number of people, but it's enough for me. I mean, it's 6 people that I care about and 6 people that care enough about me to hear, and what I'm saying. So, no, I mean, I feel really isolated against everyone else in my world. I get it. I mean, up until I joined the Balisong community and started doing these live streams, I mean, I was right there with you. I totally get it. And that was not to downplay you at all, but that was 42, 40. yeah, 42-ish years. So I have years of experience of feeling at least like you're isolated. Um, I yeah, I can sympathize. I'm not downplaying where you're at. I am just letting you know that I do understand. And I'm glad that you're here. Holy cow, that's spendy. Agreed. So apparently, if I were to buy this retail, it would be about 1,200 bucks, as I'm sure you noticed. If I were to get it on the secondhand market, I could pay as little as 800-ish dollars, but it could still go up from there. Um, oh, it is written on one side, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. I didn't pay close attention to it, so I just assumed that it said Zizix. And in all honesty, as much as I'm paying attention to my flipping, and as much as I see this as art, I probably wouldn't notice uh, that it said Zizix or that it didn't say Zizix until months after I sent this back and happened to be looking at a photo. And I would have been like, holy crap, that didn't say Zizix. Because I wouldn't have noticed. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. Yo, where did this washer and screw go? Genuinely fell into a black hole or into the back rooms. Oh my goodness, I hope you find them. Um, but if it's for a canyon, I mean, you should be able to, worst case scenario, get um, uh, replacement. You know, but worst case scenario, no, it is a Zizix. It just the Zizix has different models based on either. I think Ted can correct me, but this is very specifically this name right here, this model, whatever that says. Get into focus. Why is it not getting into focus? That model right there is this blade combined with this handle set. But I think that there are versions of this handle and versions of this blade for the Zizix that look different. Or versions of a Zizix handle and versions of a Zizix blade that make a different look. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. I want a squid trainer so bad, man. Um, honestly, I don't blame you. I'm not flipping it. No. I don't blame you because I really like the thunkiness, the solid density of the handles. Feel really really good. Um, I think they all use the same handles, but there's 5 different blade shapes. Oh, okay. I did not know that all of the handles were like this. Do they come in different colors, or is it all this black too? The charcoal looking coating. I don't know. I really like the handles. I like the texture and I mean I keep saying charcoal, but I don't know another way to describe it. The way that the light bounces off of it. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey Spark, welcome back. So do they come in different finishes handle wise? I mean, you don't have to answer. I can look that up after stream. Anyways, let's see. It is 10:40. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. But chat is still there. People are still going, so we'll keep on going. Um, on the regular account, I'm going to dip on this account. Okay. Sticky says, hi, Spark Flips. Um, and Ted says, no, it's a different, wait, no, it's different in things like anno and hardware. Okay. Sometimes milling, I'm just meaning the handle cutouts overall look are the same. Got it. That makes sense. That explains why my thinking that I had remembered things looking different is because things could have looked different. Got it. I'm back on this account. All right, welcome back. Didn't I say I was going to make it to the hour and a half mark? And I say that because I was just thinking to myself, I'm going to try to make it to the hour and 45-minute mark, and then I'm going to call it. But I'm already late on calling it. All right. Well, I'm going to put up the be right back screen. I'm going to drop my desk down real quick and pull up my chair, and we're going to start shutting down stream. But we'll do so slowly. Just give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, folks. I had to adjust my camera, which required me to go into a different app to tweak some settings. Let's see. What do you think you're gonna pick up at Blade Show? I am not sure. All right, I'm trying to find some place that I can flip this, where you guys can at least see what I'm doing, because my pants make it very hard to see. Not that you necessarily need to see what I'm doing, because I'm not doing anything very great. I don't know. I am leaving that very open. I am looking forward to trying some Krakens. I am looking forward to trying, by the sounds of things, some Zyzics if I can get my hands on a couple. I'm looking forward to trying Seraph. I would like to see what the other Stitch blade shapes feel like in the hand, because I know that there is a Tonto, but I really like the feel of the Kukri, and if anything disturbs the fanning of the Stitch, it would make the experience less worthwhile for me. So if I were to get another Stitch, I would want to make sure that it flips at least as well as I feel it does with the Kukri blade. So I will want to try a couple variations, and I think Blade Show is probably the place where I'm going to find options. I would like to try an authentic rep and see what that feels like in the hand. And anything that I'm interested in trying, I'm not obviously, I should probably say it. I'm very much interested in, if I like it, adding it to my collection. So anything that I want to try with the intent of, do I need this? Do I want this? So I'm not going into Blade Show with any strong intention of, I need X. Now, if ahead of Blade Show, like Squid announces a you know, a baby pink Kraken that's going to be available, or like a very bright magenta, you know, something like this, but like a legitimate, just a hot pink Kraken. You know, I would probably get a early bird ticket and see if I could snag one of those. But unless something very specific like that is announced for a Blade Show drop, I don't think I'm going to go into Blade Show um, with the intent of purchasing anything in particular. I'm trying to keep all options open and just really enjoy the entire experience, because you know um, I don't know. I recognize that this is probably going to be like the dream first Blade Show experience I could possibly have, based on the fact that I'm going to be getting there early. I'm going to be able to go in prepared and well rested and kind of knowing what to expect. I'm going to be staying there after the show is over, so I get to do, you know, post Blade Show events like the Pit or whatever it's called, and then just enjoy the city for a couple of days before I have to head back home. And yeah, I'm going into the entire experience without any expectations other than to really, really, really enjoy the whole thing, and soak it all in, because I mean it's kind of like this. The reason I haven't been flipping anything else is just because I've really been trying to soak up the experience of flipping what has been my grail Balisong. Um, and I'm going into Blade Show very much the same. I don't have a set. I need to get this thing. I just want to. I want to experience what I know I'm going to experience, and I'm just very excited about it. But when I go to Blade Show one day, I'm gonna dig inside the bargain bin for squid and see if I can find some rare stuff and really good items. Cool. Good luck to you when you do that. Um, yeah. All right. We are gonna wrap up stream. We're gonna shut things down. I'm done with my flipping. We'll pull up close and say our goodnights. Give everybody in chat, give all of my loving lurkers an opportunity to say goodnight. If not, you don't have to. I'm not pulling anybody to the keyboards. I'm just letting everybody know and giving everybody a minute. I will do a little bit of babble before then. So everybody's got a minute. As always, it has been, I mean, I've said it, I glaze everything these days on stream, but it has been an amazing, amazing day. I had a great dinner. I got to unbox my dream Balisong with not only the person who sent it to me to play around with in chat, but the maker of said Balisong in chat as well, with all of the unklings. I Man, I feel like there was one other thing that I got to do. But I think that's it. I think that covers it. It's been it's been a good day. It's been a good stream. I thank you all for being here. Welcome back, RZ. I'm shutting things down and we are all getting out of here. So good night, Sticky. Thank you, as always, for for your support, for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. RZ, have a great evening. Matthew, have a great evening. Ted, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I will continue to say it. You are amazing. You are a great guy. I can't thank you enough for sending this my way and giving me this opportunity. It means the world to me. It truly was a bucket list item that I didn't realize until I was on stream, but it meets all qualifications. So, thank you for giving me this experience. It's been really great. Shticky, it has been awesome. Let's see who else. 3, if you're still around, have a great evening. Spark, thank you for stopping by. Cruz, as always. LeBreton, is this still live? LOL. Yes. LeBreton, are you just getting here? Because I am literally shutting everything down right now. But for you, I will open everything back up and I'll give you a brief experience. I say for you, I would probably do it for anybody. But I will. So, LeBreton. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Nobody, just don't read the chat. And this is the Cliff Notes version of the unboxing. So I got this. I opened it up, and it contained this. Acid Works Zyzix. So Ted sent me an Acid Works Zyzix to play around with. And on top of that, we had Paul from Acid Works in chat with the Unklings while I unboxed it. So he got to experience my first time experiencing, what he's done. And yeah, I'll shut up now, and I will give you a little flip so that you can hear it yourself, and then I'm going to shut down the stream. Oops. There you go. Hopefully you heard that well. Holy wow, that's insane. Low key, no you didn't. I hope. That's crazy. Sounds crazy. Thanks for the recap. Yep, so that is what you missed. That has been the stream. And then it's just been a lot of babble. Lot of filler, a lot of talk, a lot of quality content. It's been a great stream. By all means, go back and watch the whole thing, get the full experience. But for now, we are in fact wrapping things up. Thank you for thinking that it was a win stream with as little of it as you, at least based off of the recap. I mean, how could it not be based off of the recap? All right, everybody, we're shutting it down. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Love you.